Okay, I totally just didn't have a load of crap happen that I won't probably put as an unlisted link or whatever. Uh, anyway, let's see how things are going. Might as well wait for this to start back up. Sorry, I'm kind of spitting already. There we go. And let's just get it. And there's the hat. Oh, I should probably put on the LPing hat to have things not go bad. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm going to be starting to speed things up a little bit. Hey, it's like I didn't even have that failed take. Anyway, yeah. Superstar Saga, if you're watching on YouTube, speed it up, having fun times, and sorry that I'm actually speeding up the game itself. Just to have a little bit of fun, just to experience it. Gonna kind of read things at my own pace, even though I kind of know things as I start off in the game. Yeah, look at that. And then we see Mario naked. Eek! Princess Peach, blah! And things going pretty fast here. Come here, Supercar Brothers. Alright, boom, and like that. Battles will be normal speed. Wait for Bowser, like so. Let's not have any problems. I will launch the Nux Eli, who is not Sonic Dream 31. Kek. Alright, I guess you can be Luigi, but you have to say B every time that I should press it. That'll be a fun time. Like, you just put B in the chat, but as soon as I see it, I actually press B, or, well, I square button on this controller. That counts, I guess, but, yeah, when I'm actually playing as Luigi, let's see if it'll actually mess me up. B! Yeah. Of course, there's like the 14-second delay, so... Meh! I'm singing along with the music. I don't think my webcam is fully synced up, but at least it should be with the game. Because if I was doing with the Elgato, it would be a little bit behind. Anger. Why are you anger? There you go. Am I synced enough for you? If I was using the special devices, which I was planning on playing on my Wii U, but it's like, it's so much easier just to look at my computer screen. And of course I had to put in the contacts so I don't get the glare of my anime glasses. Wait a second, no time for fighting, even though something horrible has happened, and explosions and more explosive stuff, and do something super... Here we go, and then here comes the big one, get out of there. Fun and adventure, blah blah blah. Let's go do the great things here in the kingdom. Look at all these wonderful controls that are messed up. Oh, I guess there's like a spam thing going on. Oh well, must be the precautions of Twitch itself. Yes, there we go, there's my one-up mushroom and he commits suicide. Suicide is badass. Meh! There we go. Just make sure, yep. All seems well. And you just want me to do a jump, because why not? Just like in Mario RPG where the girl's like, Mario, watch what you're standing in. Then you have to press the B button to jump and before you actually get out of things. I don't need to learn how to play my favorite video game, unless I just want the learning of nostalgia, even though I didn't really try to learn things my first time through. Kind of overcomplicated things to my memory. Speaking of overcomplicating things, this guy's just all crazy like. Bowser's Minions is the extra game onto the 3DS version. Kingdom Courier Rail Speech Bombs Bleh. Then he has Luigi. Blah 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 blah. Italian gibberish extra sped up. Extra thick. And let's do that. So you can save so fast you can just, yeah, I know, bye bye. Blah 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 blah. All the speeding up kind of makes me want to do more Pokemon, which I could after this if I feel like killing myself, except I never feel like that. Staying up extra late to be extra thick. Speed up to the stuff. I know, Toesworth giving that super cool suitcase and 100 coins, which won't really do me too well. Me is in agreement. Eli. Alright, yeah, blah blah blah. Ah, if only we could actually jump the high normally in the game, instead of all the extra things. And it makes me think back to Paper Mario. Why can't we just get on the Star Cruise or whatever it is to go straight up to where you fight Bowser at the end? Sorry that I'm kind of spoiling Paper Mario, but everybody knows that game. Kind of something similar in Superstar Saga. Why can't we just take the airport? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Instead of just going with Bowser. Just all insistent that we must be courting with Bowser and the courier. Yeah, blah blah blah. See, my controls are working very well. Let's go save here. Oop, pressing buttons weirdly. Do. Yeah, it's gotta get used to this stuff. Omelette. I love omelets. does. Omelette, omelette. Yeah, that's how you do it. Luigi is at the forefront, but it just feels so weird, the tall one being in the front. It's like, you gotta arrange by height. Yes, that's how you do things. Everybody's just jumping all crazy like. And let's do things unconventionally, or unconditionally as well. I will make you look sexy. And how do I do that, Eli? By making you a mod. Kazap, you got kazapped. Yep, that's how you guys do the thing. Why am I singing Camp Town races? All the dude all day. Blah blah blah, busy taking pictures. Kachiga, yeah. That's it, it's very noticeable. Don't look at these, it's not herpes or anything, it's just oddly placed things of not stress. You two moderators shall open your suitcase. Open your nearest suitcase, Eli, and tell me what's inside it. Probably pocket lint, or suitcase lint, if you want to be very special. But where would it be from? Would it be from the far-off land of Tampa, Idaho? Is there even a town in Tampa called Idaho? Switch those around. Sure, it's okay. Blah. Snapping photos is easy. We shall do the things. And let's just go crazy while this is happening. Yeah. I don't even know if the pose was there while it snapped. Let's see. Yeah, let's try this thing. I'm pretty sure we both have a scary face. Nope, Luigi just has the normal pose, but inside he's just like screaming like just like when it looks like he gets hit in the balls. Anyway, back to the conventional things. I don't know why I'm saying that a lot, but yes, this is the guy that I helped and he's gonna give me a walnut mushroom. Woohoo. And tyrannally is how you have stated that word. Triangle is the button I'm pressing, and would be pressing to, what would it be for? Because oh yeah, it would be like to set off on my horse and shout at the closest because I have my controls switched around. X for jump, triangle for horse stuff. Yeah, I can't do anything with you until I talk to you. Yeah, blah blah blah. Please do teach me how to do things. Alright, yep. A button here. And then I press the B button, as I can see, you can do the counterattacks. There are such wonderful words to be used in this game, but I'm kind of just skipping past them. So I should probably actually be actively reading at least at a normal speed. Mainly just speeding up out of the EXP stuff. Move along, nothing to say here. Doom, doom, doom. Let's break the barrel. And plus I've kind of just been playing the game leisurely on my modded 3DS to get a GBA emulator until I actually get the 3DS version of the game. Kaboom! No, 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 phone, don't go into sleep mode. Gotta keep things productive on Pokemon Go. Is there like some kind of fire type event going on? Because I just see Vulpix, Cyndaquil, and a Charmander. Well, even though it's just Cyndaquil and Ariados right now. A bug poison type. Or maybe it's just like some kind of weird nest migration that took place. Alright, here we go with some leveling up. Doesn't seem to be too many big numbers there. Maybe a 3 right there. Maybe something. Maybe. Maybe. I'll go for Pal. Let's see what I get. Ooh, ooh, give me them big whammies. Alright. Middle ground. And Luigi's special. He's a little bit slow to get the uptake of EXP. Alright, here we go into this. Forgot something you have to do in back. Just be careful of the first hit thing. Yes, Eli, you are very slow. That's why I made you feel a little bit better about yourself by being a mod. Oh! Unintentional. Oh, I'll hit you from the back. I should probably like put a chat feed on there, but in case I grow big, I probably should not. Let's see, watching my stuff. Might be defense, because Luigi usually starts with defense, Mario with attack. I mean, that's usually how it is, because Mario has the glass cannon, Luigi has the tank. In some sort of way. Let's go for defense. Alright, 2, still middle ground in it. And let's get this guy as well. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. You are dead. Yeah. All is barreled up to do the barrel rolling, as is going to be happening with Luigi momentarily. Spoilers for things that'll happen 30 seconds later. Hit it often. Oh, I'll hit that book often. I'll do it by the books. There's probably some kind of odd position, I won't even say if it's sexual or not, called doing it by the books. Let's have Luigi hit it because he's the victim here. Yeah, speeding through things and the anime sweat drops, or tears, for being very sad about your brother. And Bowser's very big. I'm like, yeah, I should elaborate. He's very big in the 3DS version, as you see in the Fuffle fight coming momentarily, with Luigi's eyes bugging out like here. Rawr, what now, Rawr, it's D. Yeah, I'm very evil. Fuffle, take care of this. Yeah! I'm going to be the mustard of your bread that is doomtastic. Doomfist. What if Fuffle was Doomfist? That would be a wonderful thing. Instead of Terry Crews being the voice, it's just the voice actor for Fuffle. Whoever it may be. Alright, let's go normal speed so I can focus on the battle at hand. And, of course, did you try to attack me there? I didn't even notice things. Let's just, be very mindful. Auger. Yeah, let's dodge. Let's just, get in the raid, attacking Mario. And, oh, yep. I am taking damage. Gotta be careful what I'm watching for. Boom. And it's the headgear, not going down me. And then, yeah. The color shown is the one he starts with, and then this one, and after this one it's gonna be like, is he? Nope, not yet. Because it starts with Luigi, the spinny spin, mini tails, and then this one is this one. Oh yeah, oof, there he goes. Oh yeah, with his winged headgear of a hoodie, even though the headgear is what he had on his head momentarily ago. Now it's going on around me. Context, Fuffle, please. I just want to look back behind me and see that face. It's like, oh yes, I am putting my mustard in your doom. His sweatshirt. Do I have permission to wear it? Like a teenage dream recipient? Whatever. And there we go, out of that. Headgear, I have fury. I have furry. Come on, you're not even aiming for me. Oh yeah, star shape, blah blah. Just look how much faster this game's going. Yeah. Sniffles. I figured that would be happening eventually. No hidden Hoobeans this early on. Is it Hoobeans or Hebeans? No. I think Hebeans is the ones we can get. Alright, we got a mini game coming up, and I can grind for beans. Get Koopa Cruiser! I just remember my first time playing through this game. I thought that these guys looked so creepy. They looked like pretty much dead and pulsating. And like they had all their stuff headgear that they flew with. I don't know. On the other side of the board, 3-leaf clover. Or maybe it's just, oh, look at all these fidget spinners on the ground, wonderful. We're gonna be coming up fidget spinners soon, provided things don't go too slow. Of course, I gotta be on real time to focus on this and not mess it up all crazy like, unless I wanna make it some kind of challenge. But no, it's gonna start right Mario, then go right there with Luigi. I'm just gonna be all ponder-like with my, yes, with my hair. My hand all up in my face like this. Oh no! I gotta focus and not talk. He swoops around. I need to enunciate my words, not lose one of my brethrens. One hit on each one, of course on the easiest one. Messing things up, doot doot doot, and that's how you finish it off. And there we go. I didn't do exactly perfect to do things. Oh yeah, I did make the America great again. What would Donald Trump be the leader of? Would he be Mushroom Kingdom or Bean Kingdom? Because he's definitely on shrooms and is always trying to bean us because he thinks we're a freaking moron. Always playing Winch, you guessed it, in the background of his speeches. Hold up, brothers! Yeah, blah blah, I get the BB map, then we go back into the thing to do it again. Alright, here we go, let's... Of course, I'd probably do better elsewise by focusing. Yeah, even though I know it's gonna fake me out, there's no penalty for the jumping. And then he spooks me out like this. Sometimes it does the little curly cue, which is more for the next one, the number 3. And then I didn't actually know this until I watched Sugar Connor's LP, that you can do a all-around challenge where you go through the whole romp of them. Alright, it's not gonna do the loop-de-loop and pull until the next one. Incredible jumping! Ah, level 2, woo, we did wonderful. 2 beans. Bean Bean Kingdom, you say? May make more sense. Super border jump. Oh yeah, then there's like the sunshine one right after it, so it is like 4 stages. Alright, there to Luigi. Muscle memory of this thing, then it loops around. I technically feel like it's a little bit easier right here. It's like, oh man, we're totally gonna trick them. According to the box art in the trailer for the 3DS version, it won't be playable in 3D. Of course, it's gonna be playable on the 3DS, but only playable in 2D, just to focus on the graphiques, like Pokemon Sun and Moon, kind of testing the limits of probably even the new 3DS. And there we go. Not too difficile. Kind of combining difficult, which isn't a word in itself, and difficile, difficilus, different languages, French and Latin to be exact, because those are the only other languages I know. Difficulto, even though it's usually Italian, where you add an O to make it correct. Of course, I'm just generalizing. Alright, let's try the sunshine, which is, I think the one after that is the complete border jump. American border control jump to the entirety of South America. Not good idea for me to be reading the chat and trying to do this real-time jumping bonanza as I focus. Then it's gonna be moving like clockwork. Jump up. I failed it on both ends. So I thought a little bit. No, it's gonna be like that, and then I think it's done. It'd be funny if they faked you out, like they do their jump thing, it's like, oh, they're done, and then they do a big ol' swoop to knock you both on your feet. 500 points, ending with 1 life all the way through, I'm pretty sure, but never failed. Level 4! Woohoo! With these woohoo beans, even though there's woo beans, who beans, he beans, and it's he beans that I'm getting. Want to play? No. Yes, let's do the complete border jump, let's do that. Oh, I see, the red one is more preferred, and can't even stoop to the level of greenness for the other guy. Just gonna make him blue. I'm like, yeah, there's like the Cooper Brothers. Is there a green one? It's the main one is red, like Raphael. Then there's a black one. Yeah, it was originally supposed to be blue, but they changed it to black in the final Paper Mario. Going with the technicalities, the only real reference is that, of course, it's a Mario RPG game, and then there's the room in the Woohoo University, which has all the different blocks. Alright, that's the end of level 1, I'm pretty sure, so off to level 2. Not losing lives yet, but we have to get all the way through, and of course, on the last one, I have the potentiality for Sakurai. Speaking of which, Smash Switch wasn't announced. Just gotta keep on talking, yeah, about how wonderful E3 was. I do want to say Nintendo may have won, there's still more to be shown, but pretty sure we got the meat of all the new games, which Pikmin 4 is supposedly in development, which I don't think is Hey Pikmin. Surely there's going to be a Pikmin 4 on the Switch, aside from the 2D Hey Pikmin with 3DS, which I'm not disinterested in the game. Of course, I pre-ordered it. Oh, there we go, failure. I'm not going to try that again, it's just like, probably brings you up to 6 or 7. I can just do all the different other ones. I'm not going to need those beans until I get to the place anyway, even though I can just use them individually. Let's go ahead and look through all this stuff. I'm not getting any equips yet, but yep. Okay, I can't actually use them. I thought I could. I think it's like in the later games, like Partners in Time, where you can use like 1 bean for 1 HP or whatever. Nah, man, I ain't trying again. Your only job here is to banhammer the porn spammers and to tell me when to press B. Burping. Alright. And of course, the first time through this game, I thought this was the final level. I jump over this one spike, and there we go, we're fighting Cat Cleander, the final boss! I saw the B. See, there we go. Area 64, SSDS, Windows DS, SSDS. Boom! Whoa, why am I like hugging the walls as I was there? Where I was, gotta get ready to collect some coins for Tollstar, but I have to activate the little quest for it. Main quest, Shrine quest, whichever one. Hey, these dudes from the Mario Brothers thing, the fight your flies. At least they're not fireflies, they're just super flies later on in the game. So super fly. How do we fight the final boss now? I don't know. We could just hack like super flies to be Cackletosaur, who is totally not the final boss. Who cares? I can spoil as much as I want. Kinda feels like this would be the place for a hidden bean later on. Not exactly needed. Because if that's what you consider 100%, just do all the beans everywhere. I think we've had enough super hacking back in Sonic Mega Collection. Yeah, it's like, screw it, we're just gonna do debug mode through everything. Then there was like one guy who commented on the videos. He was like so disappointed that we weren't doing debug initially in Sonic 3, but we switched to it towards the end. 24 ESP! I don't have my super high jump skills yet. Yep, I've been doing these live streams a bit more recently, so I need to finish Undertale. Was a Wild LP. We did what we did indeed do. Or something. Oh yeah, look at that Bowser booty twitching. Mario's really getting into that. Bowser pays me for the action. I should do more speeding up. Nyek nyek nyek! I always thought that the thing at the very back of him was not a wing, but a very stubby arm. And maybe just like nipples that his actual arms are at the front. You know, little Tolstar Tid A. Who dares speak to me so? Yeah, your laws don't apply to me. That is very much an Asgore style cry right there if I were to take a look. But of course this game is way before Undertale. Under trash if I say so, even though I absolutely adore the game. But we're playing my favorite game right here, not a different RPG. Nick, wow, these are mushroom coins, aren't they? As a baby game as well, I have to calculate value in the local currency. See, I got Tourette's the way I'm speaking things. Tapping the very corner of the calculator. It's not even a calculator, it's just a very shiny secret box with a creepy Christmas photo or whatever. Just looks like a quest objective kind of text box instead of him actually talking, because it's usually the little speech bubble thing. You gotta differentiate just a text box and people actually talking. Then you gotta do those swirly swirls to show that it's them thinking instead of stuff. If I'm making sense. That's just the way to come back with the bicycle paths. I love those puzzles. Back away through, trying to sing along with the music. Let's go, superpowered abilities and getting super over leveled. No Bill blasters yet. No Bill Trinan blasters. Meh. My timing. Why is my timing so horrible? And why is Luigi suckier than Mario? Well, he has more HP. I'm not gonna use any mushrooms anytime soon. I should probably heal up. Nah, just kidding. Let's just see how long it lasts. Just gotta be careful actually in the battles. Oh yeah, the best thing to do in these games is to jump along to any song you're playing, like Thwomp Caverns and Partners in Time, and Breeze Easy Park and Dream Team. I haven't played Bowser's Inside Story for a long time aside from doing a quick little test recording of Bowser's Inside Story with my 3DS capture, and wanting to test it on my new 3DS, but I found out that you can't do actual DS games because it goes based off of the 3DS OS with the wireless capture, so still may want to wait until Loopy rolls out the new 3DS XL card, which he's still trying to finish up the normal 3DS XL. It's a long time coming, so I may eventually cave and just send it out to Japan. Murky, a partner of both Katsukity and Loopy, is based in Germany, I believe, and does them, but I did some calculations and found out that sending it there would be slightly more expensive, so well, maybe a little bit faster, because I sometimes hear stories that Katsukity takes like a couple months of a process to do, and I would definitely like to play games, you know. Speed, maybe not. How about let's go for Mario's defense. Yeah, Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. Let's go for Stash. Get my lucky hits going. Why was it cycling through so many ones there? Be fair to me, game. I need your wonderful stuff. Star fragments, not glass. Starman. No, not Starman as in not either David Bowie or anything else, but what am I even talking about? I'm already blanking and it's not even 11 o'clock and I may very well go into midnight, depending on how far I get and how tired I eventually end up being. I'm a flubbering Starboy. I don't know why I have that word censored. It's probably like an auto censor thing. I had to like manually type in worse words, the ones that you wouldn't necessarily probably even say on HBO, into the whitelisted words, so frick flablin shouldn't be a whitelisted word, so I don't know. Let's just try not do that. There you go. Gotta do the typing of aesthetic, you know? S-tar boy. S-cargo. Let's do maybe BP, maybe Marathon, or if you're feeling a little risky, Chevron. BP it is. Yeah, there we go. 2 is better. S-cargoon. Gotta get it with a money back guarantee. Let's just jump up and get this thing going. Oh yeah, remember, you can do that if I can actually get Luigi going. Gotta move the bros independently, but can't even get up the rest of the way without the high jump anyway. But I just want to have the authority of saying that I've done wonderful things. It's just the way back to where it was, except just not. Only on 2 times ever. Yeah, Kirby was wonderful. It's like one of those shows I keep saying, I definitely gotta watch through that. I mean, 20-minute episodes, me doing the thing where I watch on like 1.6 speed. Let's say there's, isn't there like 100 episodes of that? Including like a small OVA. Trying to remember the acronym for movies. It reminds me of the Sonic OVA, which I should also watch. And that brings me also to Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic SatAM, and Sonic Underground. All of them, even the ones that aren't so great. Like 4Kids Sonic X. Anyway, I am not a crackhead. Let's look through here. Stardust Fields, Area 64. Before you even type what you're typing, of course it's going to be late. Okay. Okay, yes, I did enjoy Sonic X myself. I did watch through all the 4Kids ones, and I should probably watch through the Japanese ones, but for nostalgia's sake, I may watch through the dub and then maybe subs, or maybe concurrently, to see. Very weird, what's the word? Why can't I think of a word? The comparisons, that's the word. Sergeant Starshade, you can read things, blah blah, going very fast, and diddly doodly doo. Standing on your head, that's probably why Luigi has brain damage as much as he does. That's why he's so special. Let's undergrow. Training. Yes, undergrow instead of undergo. Undergrow, Undertale. No other explanations needed. This sounds like Luigi saying sorry instead of hi. That's what I always stop. And in the 3DS version, you can tap on the bottom screen which ability you would like to have. It being originally the only game not on DS system implementing both screens. So now you can do wonderful things, like spin through midair. I can just imagine these guys being the ultimate MAGA mascots or something. Yeah, Mario and Luigi voted for the Triangle Dump. You should too. I mean, Mario and Luigi do kind of seem like stereotypical Trump voters. They're from Brooklyn. They're Italian. Can't exactly tell what they do. They speak gibberish to each other. And no other explanations needed. Don't draw conclusions based on things I'm saying, because I do not like political talk in my stuff. Yes, they're very large, especially their noses. Excelente. Doodly doo. Why is Mario particularly large and not Luigi? Yeah. Let's smash Italians. I don't get high or spin jumps. I don't, yes. I'm Italian, blah blah blah. Yes, Luigi is long, large. Long, large, luscious Luigi. Use the high jump and spin jump to do wonderful things in your quest for coins. Jump. Jump. No, sorry. Boing. And I switch you over. Jump, spin! And then I hop on you, and it's a word. That's not even how it goes, but let's see, get my stuff right here, my mushroom. I could like sell them even though there's no shops for a while, not until, what, you get to Bean Town? There's like really not a lot of shops at all in this game, it's just that Bean Town, Little Fungi Town. I mean, yeah, there's a few others I think. Not that I can really think of them. why are there that many shops in this game? What the heck? I'm like, yeah, it doesn't take a while to get anywhere in this game. It's not that big. I mean, it's decently open world, but you have to progress through the story. Not even this type of high jump can get me up there. Maybe like I can find some weird invisible 1-pixel platforms to get up onto. But that's not how things work. Jump! And I will never see them again. Huh. Keep thinking I have my hammers with me, but I don't. Come on, haven't even played a Mario & Luigi game for a while. At least actually controlling Mario & Luigi, aside from the little bit of thing I did do when I was playing the one on my 3DS, the emulated one, because it'd be very cool if I could get the remake this early. I am hot garbage doing things as I am now. Yeah, I think there's like a set of coins I didn't know about previously. It's like the depth perception would be made better with a little bit of 3D, but as I said, it's not really going to be actual 3D, but it's probably going to be better to tell anyway. Mexico, okie dokie. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these brothers' attacks going on, like so. Kaboom, kaboom, and muscle memory. Wonderful. Boing. Alright, let's see. The time is a little weird for this one, and kaboom. Yeah. It seems slightly different in the remake because it's like Mario's already jumping by the time you press A or whatever. Or maybe I just need to watch that at super slow speed unlike I'm used to see how it actually works. It's like, why do they gotta change up the controls on me like that? It's like, I'm kinda worried about if they do make a Melee HD, people will just complain that you can't make the exact same fluid movements to get your wave dashing going on. But if they could just update all the models and everything to make it HD and keep all the physics the same, that would be pretty cool. I'm getting the advanced commands already, except I'm not. Alright, I'm burning through my my BP when I started with HP at the beginning, of course. Keep getting hit with Mario. There we go. Even before I finished initiating the counterattack. Boom. It's like I know this game or something. I need your items like this, gotta jump up in tandem like this, even though it's being weird in the hitbox and all. Like a timer for how things work. And I'm gonna need to replenish my stuff after this, because they don't replenish after level ups, I don't think. I'm just singing with the music. Do like that. Do wa diddy diddy, dum diddy do. Get your kicks on the Nintendo 64. Ha, you thought I was gonna say things differently. I ka-chow down, or ka-chow Ed down. Why is Ed down? I thought he was always a stand-up guy. Haha. Oh yeah, back and forth. Well, look at all those enemies, and you can go kill them all again if you want to get extra coins. Alright, yeah, all the stuff is gonna be happening immediately. Blah 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 blah. Just like going back and forth, pressing A and B, because it's all automated anyway. Get it done. It's like this is a boss monster for a battle thing. What if I don't want to be like Suicide Girl or kiss your sister? Haha. Yes, yes, I know that's how things work. Fabulous points, but you couldn't even finish the battle. I wonder if there's even going to be a need for the tutorials to this level in the 3DS version. I mean, in Dream Team, the whole game is pretty much a giant tutorial, which I didn't dislike the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. At this point, I want to say it's a little bit better than Bowser's Inside Story, but that's kind of a favorite for other people, mostly because of Awful, but I do think I need to actually play through that game again to have a better appreciation. And again, I didn't dislike Bowser's Inside Story, but something about it makes me feel like it's my least favorite for whatever reason. Maybe mostly the Bowser parts of it. Hey, I get replenished without needing to use syrup or anything, so that was strategic on my part, and I even got healed up on HP. Haha. See? Unintentional wonderful things. I don't even know if I heard of Suicide Girl. I wanted to say I have, but That's just like a thing. It's like, oh yeah, I knew that, even though I didn't know that. Man, I just love playing this song on piano. I can just do it right now, but it's gonna be playing through my headphones and, you know. 13 reasons why, yes, I do need to start that. My brother says I should, and yeah. I have it bookmarked to get started. I could watch like episode 1 tonight or something. No. I've been watching through SpongeBob because it's a totally gripping show that you gotta remember the story for. It's good show. Do that. Yeah, I'll probably watch episode 1 tonight. I think my mom is gonna be home at midnight, maybe sooner or later, I don't know. So she doesn't come to my room like, hello Justin, how are you doing? Good night, I love you, my son. Mario's getting hit a lot. It's not really doing too great of rolls, especially when it puts me at 1. Of course I can just do some rewinding to get better rolls on things, but I'm just gonna roll with the punches. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I don't know what I was saying. Boom. See how wonderful I am? Man, all this growth of damage. Of course I got that big jump of 3s, so of course I'm doing that much. Gotta conserve for Toll-Star though. Just bounce some things up to get the advanced command sooner, even though I don't really care so much for at least the Luigi Bounce Brothers one. Okay, I'm not gonna use the thing on there, because I can kill you guys like this. Luigi is a third of the shell of a man that his brother is, so he's even less than a shell, just like a little bit of a shell. Like, take this napkin for example, you just break it in part, it's about a third right there with a little bit of stuff, it's kind of like the shape of California or something. Dang wayaboos in California. This one right here. What? Okay, it's like Florida, it's kind of like a boot, and see how it is with the thing, kind of like that. And then this one, it's Minnesota. See? Origami, wonderfulness, and napkins. Alright, what we got with Luigi? I'm pretty sure I already upgraded that. Do. I don't know what I'm doing, I'll just go for speed. I thought it was gonna go to 3 and be wonderful to me, but it's not. Oh well. I have wonderful muscle memory with this wonderful game. Where am I going again? Let's just do that. Okay. My positioning leads me to think otherwise. Other enemies back this way because they're respawning. Pretty sure I'm past 100 coins, or maybe I'm not. I need to keep note of that to see how I am doing when I am done with this battle. Do. I just want to listen to some Vaporwave remix of this. I remember it's like Sir Enon Mort who has a remix of the battle theme, just a trance version as it's called. Do. You just can't help but sing along to the music. Alright, I need 6 more coins. More corns! Where can one find corn? Right here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got all I need. I don't need to fight. I'll leave you guys to prosper at your own despair. And even getting more coins for the road. Man, if I were to just go back to the Mushroom Kingdom, things would be great. Go through the border jump and have someone establish a shop right there. See, like, just have like some kind of cheating black market there. One of the dead guys just harvest their remains and sell them to a guy that's not as dead to like help him survive or something. I don't know. It's got weirdly morbid all of a sudden. Anyway, let's do some quick things here on the Speed Bean side and get ready for some battling. Niak, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many Toll Stars are in my Toll Star store? Where are you, Welcher? Nathaniel Welcher? Oh yeah, I need to heal my stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. And then, oh, yep, I need to actually be mindful of my healing. I need healing! Oh yeah, look at that wonderful damage. I thought that was the look of him exploding, but that's just what he looks like when he's taking hits off the Luigi bong regardless. Boom, 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 boom. That's a 9 of 52 HP that I know he has. Just gotta get things going well. And apparently I'm a Kima Star now, so hey now, that's a wonderful thing. Oh yeah. To go to sleep tonight, I'm just gonna listen to the mashup of John Lennon's Imagine and All Star by Shmoosh Morth. Super Smash Mouths. Doing, brung, Babadook is a gay icon. Nick! That's what Tolstar thinks. He does the super left to note the bouncing of things. Boom, boom, ka-chow. Did you not know that? About the Babadook thing? Just look it up. It's on Netflix. If you look under like LGBTQ+, it shows the Babadook movie, or whatever it is. And people just rolled with it. It's like, yeah, it's totally a gay icon. Is he being finished off? No? Alright, yeah. He's gonna be saying weird things when he gets down to that HP range of wonderful stuff. Ka-chow! Ooh! I just felt like, moo! I'm a cow! Yep, we got the advance for that. I'm not gonna heal up because he's pretty low on HP, and I have plenty of time to get the stuff set up anyway. On the way, he's doing the grumpy text box when he has his own talky doodly, or maybe he's just like grumbling under his breath. And let's just finish him off with an advancing, because why not? Didn't perfectly execute that. It's gotta be better on the second brother's timing, whichever one it is. Not doing the laughing. You know what, let's just try it again. Try for the advanced. And I don't need your dang lemons, Don Lemons tutorials which require the usage of more brother points. That's like the very last frame of me doing that. Anyway, let's do that, and you're still not finished off. Is this suddenly a hard mode or something? Where he has 5 more HP? Which he would need 3 more? I don't know. I am being a weirdo. Oh yeah, Luigi's being faster than Mario now. There we go, he is dead. You so dead. And of course I get my coins back. Let's see, HP. No, I'm pretty sure I just did that. I could go back to power again, but have I done Stash with Mario? I don't think I have. As slowly as it's growing. So let's go ahead and there we go. That's what I've been looking for. Then Luigi on level 5. HP maybe. I keep thinking that the 3s are morphing into a 5, but I don't think that's the case. As at the point we are. No HP really needed. Maybe more stash. Yeah, let's try for stash. Ooh. Yep, 2 is good enough. Just an average plumber, this Luigi guy. His dead body and rigor mortis just made him go that way. You, sir, have been rapping far too loudly. It's like Mario was talking there, but it was General Starshade, whichever one. They're 2 different names. Ooh, 1111, make a wish. Current runtime 42 minutes. That's not counting the, what, 5 or 10 minute failure pre-run, pre-show that we had. Star fragments, I need them. Breath of the Wild hard mode coming on June 30th. I don't know why I have to think about it. I just saw in the corner it's June 13th still. Blah, be inside. Yeah, let's go with the unconventional measures of Luigi being in the front while I am not using puzzles that require things as they are. Going out of the mouth, it reminds me of the scallops that sing in the Jellyfish Jam episode of SpongeBob. La 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 la. You're fired! I thought this is totally Donald Trump. Look at the fidget spinner right down there by his feet above the text box. But no, he said, you fiend. Makes me want to play more Monstrum, except I don't really want to play more Monstrum. See, Mario and Luigi are both shaking their heads know about that. In Italian gibberish. Bald-faced flies. Hey, he's alive again, except he's gonna drown himself. He loses his cast and he just plummets into the ravine. Maybe this is actually Listerine all around here. It's like a joke about Josh Jepson. Don't fall in the orange Listerine when he's around lava. I thought that said rape the investigation. And if I'm losing my sanity at this point, you never know how things can go. Cappies, even though you're... what are they? Hooligans, I think? And here with your broken up house is what they call aesthetic. Is this just like a mini hut, or is it just like a bed that to go into? But you don't get your photosynthesis, even though you're like cactus people. so that might be why all the water's going around. And cactus juice, all the water that comes out of them, you never know what all that could be. Harvesting their own organs and having weird practices, or whatever. The bridge isn't being built right there, because it's like a weird two-sided thing that makes you think that you're going to the mountain from where I am right here, but... Think rat dude in a weird helmet, break your pots. I want to destroy your pottery. Keep thinking I'm getting phone notifications. Yeah, it's like the other side of the town right there. No matter blah 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 on the dawn. Your little nest right there, and then I hop down so I can get all these obscure items, you know. Probably don't need hammer, just get these few things right here. The little spray of coins after the streamlined pissaroni. And this is even an updated thing. It's probably like a chuckle bean under one of those, probably. If my memory serves me correctly, and the way this game is. Gee, I wonder if there's a chuckle bean right here. Nah, X just marks the spot to wasted time. And just look at the female sprite. It's like how their breasticles just jiggle as they're moving along. Just a cactus wearing a bra. Like, just spike it right through. It's like the, what's it called, like the stick nipple thing in the Seth, is it Seth Rogen? No, it's not Seth Rogen, it's oh god, why can't I think? The Family Guy dude that makes the funniest stuff in the cartoon cavalcade. And I even forget basic things. Cactus need protection too. Oh, just like, McFarlane, okay. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It's like something so obvious. You know what? I wanted to do that. It's technically a little bit faster the way it is as whoa, as whirl. No, as it is with me not speeding things up. Nah. That's just a safety place. I think this takes me where I need to go, but actually no, it's just like to the weird machine that serves no purpose other than to give you the occasional mushroom or coin. If memory serves correctly, of course, but eventually it'll lead to a super sloucher fat Koopa that you need to do the fire hand thing. It's like Firebrand and Thunder Hand. The weird names, it's probably like a technical issue. Oh yeah, and then the young couple with the deer antler flappy things. It's like the hurt plants in Paper Mario, it's just the two different sides, and just go whoosh on both sides. If I'm making sense. And Luigi, you take a drink. You must do the pukin'. But Mario is a fatas. Throw your hat at that so you can transform into a Russian river coursing like a great typhoon things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, here's that machine I was talking about. Normal mushroom. And you can farm coins to no end there, but no need for that. And I think you do like build a bridge to take it back that way, but no actual need. Of course, we're going to be getting all those warp pipes. Did I even go into that warp pipe way back by the border? I don't think I did. I don't really feel like backtracking to that. Wouldn't really need to come there unless I want to do the border jump minigame. It is one of the easier ones. But I do like the next minigame after we're done with Hoo Hoo Mountain. The minecart one. Alright, I think we're at, where are we, like 50 minutes now? 48, yeah. Just trying to do some math in my head. Not meth, because that messes with your head. It messes you up. Just trying to be cool with this stuff. So I'm done here so you can see things be bad. See, your brawl is better, and you're like floating in the air. It's so happy and hoppy. Hooligan. Hammer and Sledge, that those guys are named. Broken bridges and everything. But everybody's working on the one up there, the one that goes to the mountain, when they can just be like, hey, Blanadon, come back down. If you head left, you can climb down to mountain space. And then here's where you see the Fawful. I just like how, he's like, give back Prince Peasley. Then he gets shot at, and then he, like, bounces back to the thing, just walks really quickly backward. It's like a very well-timed wave dash. He's a pro melee player. You again, you were the swoopity swoops that I think read. Rick, I don't know what's going on. Another show for me to watch. I should just watch the first episode of every show I'm thinking of. All the Sonic shows, 13 Reasons, and Rick and Morty. And what the heck, I'll start watching SpongeBob again, and Pokemon. Are we up to 1,000 episodes of Pokemon now? Maybe even Naruto while I'm at it. On half speed. Don't even need to hear the audio, just make it 0.01 speed. Just spend the rest of my life making an effort of that. In my sleep, in my waking moments, everything. This is the last straw. But it's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. It's a football, I chiseled it. And they fail at chiseling right there. Let Luigi tell you how it's done. Haha. Yeah, kind of feel like I should start Rick and Morty, of course. Of course I should. Bumming around for the hammer, blah 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 blah. Gotta get the hoo-hoo blast and then do the jumping in. It's wonderful. I need my hammer so I can get the nut over there, because I know for sure it is a nut that you get. With your bathtub, all these guys are the runners of the black market. They hammer all the other guys. It's just like they're just like trolls while everybody else is a cactus. They just do the weird work, and it's a weird thing they have to do. You like have to go back and forth with the screen, so they have to see the awful cutscene, then you can come back and get things done as they are, just to make sure things end up well. And then we get to the weird mountain climbing music. Whoa, what kind of fidget spinner is that? And all these things. It's like a fishbone right here. Ah, fish paste. Upturn things. And let's get beamed, you freaking moron. I should just edit the battle music specifically only when I'm fighting beanies to change, which you guessed it. It is 2 chains, right? Yeah, it is. Don't need to second guess myself on that, but I always do anyway. Do I always second guess myself? I don't think so. Wait, do I? I'm just being a stupid little mother lover. I'm your mother lover. You're my mother lover. We can flub each other's mothers, flubbing each other's moms. Oh yeah, I'll do that final hit. Keep thinking they have 8 HP. I'm pretty sure it's I don't know. The range of 6 to 8, which I don't know. I just don't want to think. I just want to do, because that's the way we do things around here in the Bean Kingdom. Oh man, just slightly not far enough. You know what? I'm going to use triangle to switch this time. Just gotta get very spastic with the way I'm talking. Alright, 2 HP there, then do 5 damage, so they have at the most 7 HP, and that was 3 damage so far on you, then 3 damage, so you have 6 HP, there we go. Even though I pretty much knew that. I don't know, just a weird part of me keeps thinking that they have 8 HP. I think it's the dry bones that do, which we're not getting into yet. It's like when you're getting halfway up the mountain, you start fighting dry bones and Rexes, and you need to focus on the Rexes to knock them down a la Super Mario World, to make sure that they don't run into you like a stupid head. Jerk, crybaby. You effing in, if we were to keep it PG-13 on how Keemstar does things. And then we drop down right here for wonderful items. Syrup. I need to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And I gotta do a Mario and Luigi Nuzlocke run. If a brother dies, they're dead forever. And you can't revive them. Only 2 brothers. And technically, when you get to the final couple battles, the run should end right there before you actually fight the final boss, which I'm pretty sure I've already spoiled, but I just have a weird stigma about actually spoiling things. It's a normal thing. You were gonna do the dip, and then I'd do that. Yeah, wonderful timing. Instead of hitting you in the nose, thus doing damage to me. It's like your eyebrows poke me. Very wonderful eyebrows. It just reminds me of what's it called? Long, Tan, and Handsome. In SpongeBob, where he gets the kit, has to water the flower of Cerulean City to make it come up. All these woo beans I'm getting, harvesting their dead organs. It's like a common theme tonight. Organ harvesting. That's how things work here in the Donald Trump ruled lands under Queen Bean, who beans you all the time here in the Bean Kingdom. No, I'm gonna avoid fights for a change. How about that? I'm trying to remember the order of things. Whirlwind warning. I remember you in the trailer. the very slow seeming spin. It's just like very slow instead of sped up like this. Like, let's speed up. Whoa, that was super duper fast. Super Smash Brothers. Super hot. Super hot. That's one video game that is rather odd. Speaking of odd, Undertale is coming to PS4, which I guess that's cool for non-Steam users, which the game really doesn't require too great of specs regardless. Fire. Super hot fire. I spit that stuff. Speaking of fire, yeah. Boob Cheeks. Hey Boob Cheeks, how you doing? Let's find a dry bones just to see what you up to. You know what? I don't like you. I'm gonna do this. See if I can get my advanced command soon. It's always Mountain Brothers they seem to get first. I predict I will let it happen during the Hoo-Hoo Roast boss. Hoo-Hoo Roast, Hoo-Hoo Ross, whatever. Ross. Manticulation. I don't know. It's like a Italian sounding last name that I came up with. Because there's an Italian guy named Ross on the go. There you go, that I know. But I will not say his last name for the sake of anonymity, even though I already said that his name is Ross. Anonymity of surnames. Oh yeah, I gotta activate the water, even though you can see it right here, it just seems like a little bit of water. Just suck it up with a straw, Mario, and then just spit on there. I know you gotta take a hearty piss, make that guy look unhappy, just like with his weird smile going back and forth. Yeah, I think I will just finish Hoo-Hoo Mountain tonight. That's what I was planning it out earlier. I figured that would be about 2 hours, but it's getting close enough to an hour right now. Sorry that I must blow my nose and maybe even take a drink of water. I don't know why it happens when I'm streaming like this. Just the weird combination of context and looking at my screen. My eyes getting all blurred vision. It's like I need a different pair of contacts for when I'm on the computer than when I'm just going about my day normally, which is usually spit in front of the computer. In other words, I probably need new contacts. Well, I mean, I'm on my last pair that I just started. Yeah. It's a 2-week pair of a 3-month set, but I make them last like 2 weeks and 2 days because I am quite rebellious. I don't have the water set up because I need to hit the Switch, you know, the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, you know, the thing, the system that you play video games on. Oh man, I still haven't finished a cup of Mario Kart, I don't think. A cup of tea. I'll just have a cup of Mario Kart. I have a, like, Mario Kart toy that I never constructed, much like papercraft things from Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. Just gonna save at the watering hole. That's the name of a liquor store that my dad frequents in Indiana. But we don't live in Indiana currently, but we will probably within 2 months or so. Of course, it's not like I'm starting college in August, because no matter when I start, which should be in January, I want to focus on doing the settle back in. Whoa, yeah, it's here that I need to do things. And from here, I can start seeing La Castle. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to bring things back this way, kind of hug along the wall so I don't trigger battles of horribility. No, not the ability to be hoard out to things. Yeah, kind of feel like I'm missing a step to things here, but just getting things done. I think I end up way back down there anyway. Down yonder at the Chattahoochee. I could just bring the water stuff this way, but I want to definitely clear these guys out of the way. I think the beanie was more of a threat. Boob! Yeah, the boob cheeks. Hey, other boob cheeks. Me! There. Meow! And no, you have 8 HP, I'm pretty sure, so I can just like finish you off with counterattacks. And you spin into Mario like that. Still doing like the half damage counterattack deal. Then you do that like so. Oh yeah. Wonderful framing. Okay, gonna be crashing. I shall see you at a different time if you decide to show up, which I may drop in unannounced in later streams. That nasty headspin, yeah, gotta knock you out, getting all that whiplash. Kaboom. Knock your stocks down. I will let you know when I stream the next time. In other words, good night. Whip whip nay. Kaboom. Jump. Oh, I'm doing 2 damage with my counter attacks because this guy has defense. Defense. Why not pool? Whatever. Good night, my moon child. You are my sun, my moon, my stars. I mean, not my stars, my ultra moon, my ultra sun. Because that's how it works apparently. Kaboom! So lucky. Only happened a couple times and it was always with Luigi. To my very short-term memory of this not even an hour-long stream. Probably nears a hair to that point. Let's go and see. Runtime, ooh, 59 minutes, wow. Let's see if I can be risky and try it like that. I mean, not if I'm pointing directly north. Or whatever I could be facing. I could be facing due south to the Mushroom Kingdom. I mean, like, it's pretty tropical here in a lot of places of the Bean Bean Kingdom, and Mushroom Kingdom seems pretty woodsy, like Canada. Whoa, are Mario and Luigi from Canada, and the pipe of Brooklyn just takes you up there? It just, like, takes you across the Niagara Falls. It makes so much sense. Princess Peach is the Prime Minister, or Ministress, rather. Prima Bella. Okay, I already got the thing up there. The boob cheeks. I still think I need to... No, I'm pretty sure, like, the ultimate goal here is to get all these things through to hit a single switch and activate the watering hole way down yonder, which is right there. See, I'm remembering things. I just feel like I was getting already to a point to where I'd be close to the ultimate boss, excuse me, for the barb. What am I doing? But no, I still have to fight Hoo-Hoo Roast. Hoo-Hoo Roasted! Yeah! That's how you end back up, because you can't actually reach all the way up the other way. This way right there, there's some items up there to prepare me for the battle at hand. Unintentional pun. Mario looking all Asian-like. Sorry for the pun, or joke. Yeah, making pun about Asians. Have some Asia Go cheese. I'll be here all week. Start the bid, or whatever. What does Shrek even say in the movie? I was watching with subtitles last time I watched it, so I don't know. Maybe I can just look up a transcript for the whole Shrek movie. I haven't manually used on the overworld some items, but I've used syrups in battle, which there's no need for me to really heal, aside from 2 HP on Luigi and 3 BP on Mario. Well, 3 BP on each. Don't have items aside from these. And I noticed that you get new things in the 3DS version, like Hoo-Hoo Roast Slacks, which I didn't see them in the Super Mario Wiki list, even though I kind of feel like they are a thing. It's gonna look so much more streamlined, which, for the nostalgia factor more than anything, which I can't really do anything until I actually fight you. Next time on Let's Stream My Luigi Superstar Saga. No, let's go and do this. Let's try this so difficult challenge. Oh, you going up there? Well, I mean, it's gonna be elusive as it is, so go ahead and get going. As it was pretty funny in the stream where like 6 of the 10 orbs were able to be gotten from the left of the left side. The top and bottom of the left side, too. If I need to be more sensible, things gotta be more streamlined with how I do my button pressing. Oh man, I failed. I didn't expect to do that. Just gotta let RNG go in my favor and not mess things up and actually time things so they don't appear until you actually collect one, or it disappears after your allotted time is gone, so just waste more, and plus me not actually hitting in the hitbox of things just causes things to be horrible. Hashtag or whatever. Are you down with up? Hashtag, that's how it goes. Okay, I thought I wasn't in the range there. A couple more. Get all these basketballs. That's what it seems like there. We're just like very angry orbs. There we go. 73 stuffs left. Now for your next challenge. You must defeat me. I go from rock type to steel type. Or maybe it's just like a form change where he goes from defensive to offensive. Let us begin. Do I have to give you a Bane voice when you're in the pillar? And also, you can do the double jump like in, well, starting with, technically Burner's in time because the babies do it that way. Like, you do the X or Y jump with the babies, then you do A or B with Mario and Luigi, but with just the brothers themselves. It starts in Bowser's Inside Story where you do the double jump. Let's go ahead and get to the attack, and on the bad boss dude almost pressed A like I had the advance thing going on, which, as I predicted earlier, it should be happening here. Didn't do well. Is going back into that thing, not causing the ching thing where I roast him, prank him with how the pillars go. Let you disappear out of that one, but then there's going to be one that appears right there. There you go. That's how you trick him. Yeah. And there's also like a emergency guard that you can do in the 3DS version. Seems interesting. It's like you might take a little bit more damage, but you can well, I mean, like the emergency guard lets you basically have a defend option. Let's see, with Luigi, since his attacks aren't as strong, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy that, so I can bean Hoo-Hoo Roast while he beams me up. Scottish Terrier. Terrible Scottish Terrier. I don't know. I think he has like 60 HP, if my memory serves correctly. Maybe 56, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, there's a bit more to work with than with Tolstar, because Tolstar is just one target. It's still not defeated. I've only done like, what, 35 damage? And I need to do the healing. Let's see, how do I do my planning? Let me do things like so. Ka-chow. And then you're gonna beam like that. It's a light rock type, I don't know. A beam attack, ice beam. I mean, kind of early in game for that, unless you want to get overpowered, which you could easily do. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, trade things over so you can get things. Oh, big explosions! My favorite explosion in the series. Well, I do like the Partisan Time one. And there's just like the light up explosion. Why do things light up when they explode in cartoony things? And why is it 240p? Such low quality. I think I need to upgrade Mario's BP. Let's see how it does. I'm going to take my chances because I forgot how nice romance is, and I've had bad luck for the longest time, with it being June 13th still, and me getting up to 13. BP 17. Yeah, let's go for Pal and Luigi. Okay. Horrible decisions. I mean, yeah, it's just RNG 2. RNG 2 T2. We must face the challenge of watching these things that look like dews light up for me to continue along to the summit of La Montaña. Let's see, are we at hour 15 yet? No, it's hour 06. Not taking that long. Kind of going slow with me, just kind of stopping here and there, but also balancing out with me suddenly speeding up like this, boom! But me messing up and not realizing that I need to high jump. There's still more items, yes indeed. After the fact, why is it like that? Well, prepare me for the next boss, which is certainly more difficult, at least HP-wise, and strategy. Which my first probably couple times through the game I didn't really understand the strategy with Hoo-Hoo Roast. Like you destroy one block and let him come out the other. Like I just kept attacking the blocks without attacking him himself. Just got into a weird pattern of horribility. Hey, here we go with Rex. Okay, I didn't get the advanced command yet, so I don't know why it takes so much longer, because I've definitely been doing Splash Brothers a lot more than Bounce Brothers. I mean, I'm sure you're intended to do Bounce Brothers more to do things like that. Knock the Rex down, boom. I always think of Luigi having the flutter jump, which is the thing you can do with whatever EGAD item that you get later on. And these guys have a lot of HP, I think it's like 13, I don't know, or maybe 16. Whatever it is, it's kinda weird. Probably, oh no, training you for the boss that is coming up. Drago Ho-Ho. Not like I need to be concerned about spoilers unless people are actually seeing the game for the first time with my live stream, which I more recommend my Let's Play, which was pretty good, went back in 2012. I want to say 2013 was kind of a dark year for my LPs. I mean, my LPs weren't bad, but it's just that kind of overdid things with all the jump cutting I did, especially in the Pikmin games, which is kind of why I've been doing the Pikmin games on stream, like the first game, which I could still go back and do challenge mode as I've been wanting to do. And it seems kind of difficult to get into the game files for Pikmin 2, so I'll know about actually doing a first-person view of that, but maybe like the edited game that is preset for you to have hard mode. Just not watch like a LP or bow blast, like not bulb or bull blast, but bow, like something. Whatever. I'm trying to drive my point home. Bow blast. You know. It's like I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not funny. Not even making jokes. And you can skip things around like that, even though it's kind of intended. Well, what you could do is just do the doodly, very slightly end up. Oh man, end up O Manning like I am right here. O Peyton Manning. No, it's P Manning, not O Manning. Orion. It's kind of a cool name. Doodly doo. You know, like the archipelago constellation things. I don't know. Just be thinking of Wind Waker. And you got a lapis lazuli loop around. It's like kind of being obnoxious with my stutter words. Feels like I can go behind that machine Lloyd. Yeah, it's like the Lloyd things that you see in Animal Crossing. Kind of a thing in Japanese mythology, I'm pretty sure, or at least modern day Japanese stuff, because there's the lucky cat that people use for wonderful riches. Of course, the inspiration for the Pokemon Meowth, of course. Everybody knows that, unless they don't. Keep thinking that for anything's there, but we still have a little bit more to do. Let's do that one-up mushroom, which I kind of forgot was there, but it's like my instinct of loving this game very much and brings me to do things like this. Whoa, okay. I timed things quite well without having to go back and forth and being unsure of myself. Unsure of myself, you know. So many screens that I'm going through. I think this is the last little bit of a stretch, last screen that you do. Like this, keep on going. Summit ahead, beware of excessive whirlwind spinning. Haha, makes sense because you just have to keep going back and forth like that. Woo, 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 woo. Sometimes it doesn't count you in the hitbox, but I'm tempting fate. I say that a lot in Monstrum, but not so much here, because of course I'm just starting this. Could be going faster. Okay, let's go faster, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna actively press those buttons. See, there's the doodly-doo over that way. Even though it could be the Bean Castle, but that's more that way. It is the Mushroom Kingdom. I guess those are Stardust Fields, and there's the telescope I can look at. Yeah, let's talk about all those spoilery places when I actually get up there. Even jokes in, haha. More fidget spinners and these things. It's like a kind of face, or maybe like a weird thumbs up that's facing that way, but am I back and forth reverse? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's that way. I'm slowly but surely getting quite so tired. Do 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 do. I feel like I might have missed a couple items, but nothing in particular with regards to equips, because those are just things you buy and get as drops from places in battles and the Monty Moles. In other words, not in normal blocks. So it's just like the normal Bean Castle. You don't really see the castle town because it's all like under all that shrubbery. Weirdly, I've kind of felt like there was a way to zoom that out. I bet this is totally going to be a gyroscope thing. See, is that joke right there? I'm pretty sure it is. Because that's Oho Oasis. Doesn't seem that far off. There's the University. There's the tarmac for the airport. There's a Zagwar Lagoon? I don't think so, because it feels like weird rocky winter place. Is that Chocolate Woods? Teehee Desert? Or Valley? Whichever was. Teehee Valley, come on, you know it's the desert. Unless it's... I'm really confusing myself unnecessarily. Acting like I don't know this game when I do, but I'm gonna just stop saying words. Other items around here? Aside from that chuckle doodly doo? Me guess not. Mijo amigos. Wrapping around, let's go ahead and save in my banana shoes. Oh, sorry, Blablanadon, I was gonna investigate you first. Are you the boss that we fight? But no, you are a friendly individual. And then you're gonna make a really weird face in excitement. So, look at this, I'm an Aerodactyl, and out comes a... what's the Pokemon to equate that to? Gudra? Not necessarily. Hydreigon, kind of, but it just doesn't really fly. I guess Dragonite with the greenness being shiny Dragonite. Is it purple or green? One of those colors. Well, it's purple for Dratini and Dragonair, and then green for Dragonite, I'm pretty sure. That's how it works. The gentle green giant. Oh yeah, you're like a Birdo, even though we do see Birdo later on. Well, you're way past the Mushroom Kingdom. And all the different iterations are, it's like different looks for Toad Town, different looks for the surrounding woods. Ooh yeah, it's kind of cheap that you start off with that. Maybe I'll get the advanced command in this fight with your goatee looking like a horsetail or whatever, like you'd get in Thousand Year Door. Pretty sure like pretty much every Paper Mario game, because I know you get it in Chapter 5 of Super Paper Mario. Of course, they LP those games. I don't think it's the Paper Mario one. So there's just like the thing that you can hammer for stuff of fun, or the one you can just run around and let the infinite hearts come out as long as you are at full HP. And when I'm already like 20 some damage into this guy, he's wagging his tail all cute like. Dragon tail, there he goes with the block diddly. Yeah, you're very close range. I'm surprised I dodged that. And we're so great that we have to do that on there. I should probably have switched it around so I attacked Drago Ho-Ho with Splash Brothers and then Bounce Brothers on the block. The broken eggshell in the background, very wonderful as it is. Yes, indeed. I like finishing off bosses while you get the advanced commands. Like there's just a big explosion while Mario's just going, I think it's gonna be Luigi this time around. Well, usually the one that comes up with the idea is the one that does all the extra work in the advanced command, if it makes sense. Like advanced, the knockback brothers with the hammer thing that you do back and forth, the pinball. I don't know why I can't think of it. But, oh, he's growing back to normal. I'm not gonna bother healing stuff because we're dwindling him down. Just gotta actually knock him down. It's like a certain amount of HP they have to do. It's probably just like 2 hits. Finally, a lucky hit with Mario. 10 HP, 12, getting all the stuff. You're like at least halfway through, unless you're about dead right there. It's like your death animation, that face you make. And you're on there doing the look up for Mario. Let's just focus on you because you're not too big of a deal unless you actually grow back up. The weird combination of the block and the dragon. Yes. And we do the jumping. Very dramatic like. And he gets to attack and aim straight at Luigi. I don't know why. That's considerably hard. There you go, with all the explosion stuff. There we go. And no level ups. But an evolution devolution. Like all the things on the blocks look like weird faces, like ah! No, not the laugh of Prince Beasley. That's gonna be very blinding in the 3DS version, even if it's not full on 3D. This incredibly dazzling gleam man is none other than Prince Beasley. Definitely a fairy type, maybe poison type because, you know, bean. Got a bit of an accent. Blah blah blah. You old bean, you. Prince Beasley, not even bothering reading things. We should probably give more character to this, but I'm just playing me some games, you know. Yeah, on your flying saucer piece of poop bean. The flying kidney, oh yes. Queen bean, and then there's that, and it's all wonderful. It's like it grew in my hand with the power of Luigi. Then so begins the star-crossed, high shininess relationship of Prince Beasley and Luigi. Ah yeah. Mario is so oblivious to it. And I guess Luigi as well, but it's kind of a Cinderay type deal. Meteorite fell from the doodly-doo. Wonderful. And then I can go in here and not receive hammers because that's not where we go, but I'll just pop in and say, what's poppin' be? Okay, that's just the start of the town. Talk of the start of the town. Chozo Ghost Ropes. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4, pretty cool, even though it's just a little cinematic to show you the number 4. It's like, I was just like, pointing at my screen. I recorded it, but I think my gain was very down, and it was probably out of frame like this, being all slouchy. Plus, I had my fan on, at least at one notch, and was talking quietly anyway. Boy, did you arrive at the nick of time. There we go. Very convenient that the hammer is done the way it is. Yeah, that's how you do hammers. You do different buttons. Like that. Hummer! It's not a hammer, but a hummer. Yes, a gas guzzling type of deal. Get on the anvil. I want to sit on the anvil. I want to hummer it. It'd be cool if in the 3DS version you can just like destroy, like combining destroy and destroy random things, or jump on this right here to put out some fires with the bellows, and grab things with the tongs, and scalpel. I don't know why you'd really need a scalpel. Maybe just like carve things around. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do in the stream, just to make note of things I see, and just give that little bit of a kick to something, knock that down, so we can move along. I guess the summit or climbing mountain music doesn't play here, but at least we need to get right there. Let's start breaking some blocks. Brown bricks in Minecraft. I don't know why you just can't destroy things. It's like it's flaming, so it's getting extra hardened. You'd think it would be otherwise, but it makes sense with being a molten core. My nose is just getting slowly and slowly more plugged up for whatever reason. I feel like I'm kind of missing things. I could go back for that warp pipe way back in Stardust Fields, but there's no real need for it. Just to have a little bit of completion thing. I like that star-crossed design there that we saw only briefly, but that's what a rewatching of my Let's Play is for. That's what I can do myself, just watch my own LP at like, I don't know, maybe 2.2 speed, because 2.6 would be a little fast to understand my own talking, which I kind of do that anyway. Should probably do it slower, but I don't really notice any outstanding errors. Not like anybody watches anyway, forever alone. Aside from Eli, who was here, but he left while I was doing my mountain climbing. Fun time talking to you if you're watching back at this part, or just lurking in the darkness while you do your whipping, as you put in the chat, so to speak. You know, whipping, if I'm making sense, but what's the runtime? Hour 20? Yeah, I'd say that's long enough for the first night. Got decently far. Next time I do this, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night necessarily. We'll be doing the minecart minigame. Well, it's just a way to get through the first time through, but go back for some he beans. Yes, who beans. That are the super dark coffee ones. Anyway, kind of doing the bad thing where I just talk about random stuff. But yeah, go back for the minigame. When I do that in future times, go through the outskirts of Bean Place and probably make our way through the plumbing parts of the castle. Maybe also to Chocolate Woods, a wonderful place. What a wonderful place. Anyway, let's let the sounds happen while I end the stream. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, good night. Yeah! Or something.